welcome back to the 5 steps to starting your business. This is the last step, step 5, which is discussing and touching a little bit on marketing. Hopefully, all of the sessions so far have been beneficial to you. Now, stepping into step 5, which is marketing, I wanted to stress on how important content is. It's really everything. And you want to make sure that when you're posting online, when you're advertising, that all of your content is clean and informative. When people scroll across your page or, some of your social media advertisement, they're going to want to be intrigued. If it's something that is not catchy or if it's something that doesn't look interesting, they're going to scroll right by it. So just make sure that when you are advertising your content, that it is appeasing to the eye. When promoting your product or service, I highly recommend using ads or social media. And going into that, there are so many social media platforms that you can use to advertise on, inclusive of Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube, TikTok. I highly recommend Google Ads. Now, there are millions upon millions of users on each and every single one of these platforms. When people do Google searches, you can set up your business to pop up when certain keywords are entered. So once your product is advertised, people will see it depending on what they're searching. So I highly recommend looking into the different social media platforms, how much it would cost to advertise on each of those different platforms. I know that Facebook and Instagram are pretty much the same company now. So a lot of advertising that you do on Instagram can also be done with Facebook if you have linked your platforms. So look into what works best for you and what you use the most frequently. Look into the amount of platform users. They have statistics online where you can look up and see what platform has the most users. Look at when people are most active during the day, and maybe you can start advertising during that time. There's so many options, and possibilities are definitely endless. So look into what would work best for you and advertise your product. Another great way to get exposure to your product or service is by word of mouth. If you have supportive friends and family, definitely have them share the word, share your link, share on their social media platforms so other people can see your product or service and be potential customers. I know personally that if I find a great product or a great service, I recommend it to my friends and family so they can possibly use that product or service. So definitely look into word of mouth and have your family and friends support you. And this is the end of this session and also the end of the 5 steps to starting your business. I am really hoping that this information has been beneficial to you and has given you some insight on what it will take to get your business up and running. Now, a business, of course, does entail a lot more. A lot more goes into running a business, but this is just really 5 key steps that will help you get your business started. And, you can do your research, and from there's a lot of information online when it comes to starting a business, because a lot of this information is not provided to you if you go to school for business. You're really just taught how to work within a business. It's not really information that you can learn in school that says you start a business from scratch. Here's step A, B, C, and D. I went to school for business, and there's a lot that I've learned, a lot of insight that has been beneficial to me. But ideally, this type of information is stuff that you have to find out on your own, or maybe have a mentor to kind of guide you through what they've done to get their business up and running. Every business starts off small, so make sure that you are getting yours started so it can grow and be great. Enjoy!